Intense fighting continues in the Kupyansk direction. The troops of the Zapad group are actively using attack drones. Just west of Sinkovka, the operator accurately hit an armored personnel carrier with infantry. Several people died from the impact. The Russian side is trying to weaken the Ukrainian garrison to improve its position. Activity is also noticeable south of Olshan near the administrative border of the Petropavlovsk rural community. South of the border, a kamikaze drone struck a Ukrainian BMP. The hit caused a secondary detonation of the ammunition, which led to the elimination of the unit of equipment. So far, the line of control in the Kupyansk sector has remained the same. In the Konstantinovsky direction, the troops of the 2nd Army Corps continue to take the initiative. In the central part of Kalinovka, there was an accurate arrival of the Lancet into the tank. In the Bogdanovka-Kalinovka area, strikes against the Ukrainian armed forces in Kalinovka began to appear more often for 2 weeks. Indirectly, the main fighting has already shifted from Bogdanovka to Kalinovka. To the south, the calculation of the Solntsepek continues to cover the enemy with thermobaric shells in the Popovsky forest. The focus is on the northern part of the forest. 6 days ago, the shelling of the Afu position was recorded slightly to the north by the same calculation. The warriors are preparing a breakthrough along the Kremovo-Chasov Yar road. The battle for the city continues in the Avdiivka direction. To the southeast of the Zarya Horticultural Society, detachments of the Vostok grouping along the transverse forest plantation are trying to get to the neighboring railway line. The fighters made little progress. The enemy is providing stubborn fire resistance. He is trying to stop the approach to the Don, since an important supply route for the Avdiivka garrison is located near the point. In Avdiivka, motorized infantry of the 114th Brigade continue to carry out attacks from sewage treatment plants and police daches. There are active clashes. On the Donetsk front, Russian troops, using long-range means, are conducting assault operations southwest of Novomikhalovka and on the outskirts of the city of Krasnogorovka. The settlement of Novelskoye is also being attacked. After the shelling, they carry out an offensive on Pervomaysk. An attempt is being made to advance to Severny, which is located to the west of Avdiivka. The city itself is under attack from the northeast with the help of artillery and aviation. At the same time, Russian troops, with the support of artillery, are conducting offensive operations in Novobakhmytovka, a settlement in the east of the territory controlled by the Russian Federation. The line of contact remains unchanged. Ukrainian positions are under attack in Pobeda, Georgievka, Step, not to be confused with other settlements with the same names. Russian troops are also in combat in Donetsk and the village of Krasnogorovka. Despite a decrease in the pace of offensive operations in the Avdiivka direction, Russian troops continue to fight on the northern flank of the fortified area, in the direction of Acheretino and Stepovoye. At the same time, in the southwestern sector, clashes are limited to local battles near Pervomaysky and along the entire line of contact.